The 24 Hours of Le Mans has officially concluded, and the Garage 56 entry has finished the 24 Hours of Le Mans. What's going on, guys? It's Daniel, and welcome back to another video. As I just said a second ago, the 24 Hours of Le Mans, the 2023 edition, 100th centennial anniversary of the 24 Hours of Le Mans, has officially concluded, and the Garage 56 entry accomplished its task and its goal by finishing the 24 Hours of Le Mans. It did have some driveline and some transmission issues that did come into play that did affect the Garage 56 entry, but it did accomplish its major goal, which is being innovative and being able to come across the line and finish the race in 39th place. Before the transmission and driveline issues came into play, this car was on track to finish in the top 30 in 28th place and might have been able to pick up a few more positions had other teams in front of them had trouble and issues, which in this race, how much attrition there was and how much chaos there was with some of the big teams, the Hypercar H cars, some of the higher up teams ahead of them, they could have finished higher. But for them to finish the race in 39th position and complete the race, yes, many laps down, but to complete the race is really awesome and really amazing to see. And of course, this car was driven, of course, by Jimmy Johnson, Jensen Button, and Mike Rockefeller. All three drivers did an outstanding and incredible job. And it's just really cool to see the Garage 56 entry able to win. I also want to send my congratulations to Ferrari, of course, for winning the 24 Hours of Le Mans as well. They ended up winning the overall event. Toyota Gazoo Racing was catching them near the end of the race, but they weren't pushing as hard. They had a big enough lead where they were able to go on and win. So congratulations to them on winning the overall event. I believe it's the first time since 1965 that a Ferrari has won the overall event, so congratulations to them on picking up the victory. But going back to talk about Garage 56, just incredible accomplishment for them to finish the race. I know it's not a win, and I don't think the goal was for them to win. They were their own class. They actually technically have already won a class under Le Mans, but I think they won the hearts of people. You could hear the car, the V8 sound, it just sounded absolutely incredible on TV. Higher horsepower. I'm really hoping with the Garage 86 entry going forward for the next gen car, especially, they could bring some of those aspects of the Garage 86 entry on the next gen car going forward. One of the things I like to see is 750 horsepower. This car has 750 horsepower, and I think the fact it survived 22 hours tells you everything you need to know. And I'd imagine going into 2024, NASCAR will be looking at maybe adding more horsepower to the next-gen car, which they absolutely need to add more horsepower for the short tracks and road courses, because I think the road course racing product is going to be a lot better if you add those components from the Garage 86 entry onto the next-gen car. But it's just amazing to see this Garage 86 entry able to get to the checker flag. His goal wasn't to win, and for it to accomplish what it did, I know the broadcast on Motor Trend really didn't cover it as much, which is a shame. They spent a lot of their time covering a hypercar race, and I get you want to cover the overall hypercar race, but there's not much going on. You got to cover every other aspect of it, which, like I said, very chaotic 24 Hours of Le Mans. I think like the first 6 or 7 hours, over half of the part was under like safety car complications and slow zones and all that kind of stuff, which I think those procedures are going to have to change going into next year. But nonetheless, massive congratulations to the Garage 86 entry on coming across the line and basically finishing in 39th place. They, like I said, would have finished a lot higher, probably around the 28th position in the race if none of those issues had come into play. But nonetheless, also some huge congratulations to Corvette Racing on winning the overall event for the GTE class. Great to see another American brand able to win their class as well. Ben Keating was really happy. I saw him on TV, was really happy for them to get it done. But nonetheless, congratulations to Garage 86 entry accomplishing their goal. I think this is the first time a NASCAR stock car has actually finished the 24 Hours of Le Mans. You can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong on that, but if this is the first time I've done that, that is absolutely incredible and absolutely amazing. And like I said, congratulations to Garage 56 entry on accomplishing their goal by basically finishing the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Massive congratulations, well deserved for them, and they got it done. Again, they were doing a really good job. One of the few teams that really did a good job on the wet tires, which it seems like their car was set for the wet tires. Meanwhile, you got other teams in the wet and the rain that were struggling and spitting out and having major complications and major issues. Nonetheless, for them to come across the line, even with the issues, for them to finish the race is an amazing and incredible accomplishment. I hope next year we see the next-gen car back in 24 Hours of Le Mans as a GTE car, and I do hope next year, while I do really is happy to see the Chevy car out there, I hope that Ford and Toyota are able to design it so we can have 3 cars competing against each other, next-gen cars, bring some drivers in like a Kamui Kobayashi for the Toyota class, and bring some NASCAR Cup drivers, and maybe next year, just maybe, they could have NASCAR Cup drivers in the current Cup drivers like a Kyle Larson and Kyle Busch or Chase Elliott go out and run the 24 Hours of Le Mans. It would be a really incredible accomplishment for that. Well, of course, Larson's going to, of course, compete the Indy 500 next year, but I really hope that we'd see more drivers in the future run, and we see the NASCAR car back in Le Mans next year and bring the Ford and Toyota class out there. We'll have to wait and see what happens next year, but I will be an incredible accomplishment if that ends up happening. So, that is for today's special video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe to the channel, notifications on if I win a video does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Ask for me on Patreon as well. Links description below that, and comment your thoughts on today's video. What are your thoughts about the Garage 56 entry finishing Le Mans? Do you think some of the aspects of the next-gen car should go on to the next-gen car going into later next year? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Later today on the channel, after the NASCAR Cup Series race concludes, we're going to have the NASCAR Cup Series race view from Sonoma. Monday, I'm not sure what's going to be coming on the channel. We'll have to wait and see. There may be a news video, maybe an update video. I'm not entirely sure. Then on Tuesday, we're going to have the special 100 Greatest NASCAR Drivers video dropping. Wednesday's going to be a massive NASCAR news video dropping on the channel. We got a lot of content dropping on the channel. Also, potentially a silly season predictions for 2024 dropping on the channel later in the week as well. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time for more great, awesome NASCAR content and other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.